Victory belongs to me. Great wealth is mine. I belong in the ranks of billionaires. I operate as an absolute magnet for financial abundance. Success defines who I am. Prosperity and growth follow me. Every single day that passes, I am victorious. Deep appreciation fills my heart for the riches I possess. I am incredibly wealthy when it comes to my happiness. I am incredibly wealthy when it comes to my physical well-being. I am incredibly wealthy when it comes to the love in my life. The life I am experiencing is the exact embodiment of my dreams. I possess total certainty and safety regarding my financial destiny. I stand as a true pioneer in the generation of riches. Immense quantities of cash continuously gravitate toward me. Bringing money into my reality happens with complete ease. Generating income, accumulating savings, and putting money into investments are processes that flow to me as a natural instinct. I am completely receptive and ready to welcome vast quantities of funds. I am perfectly in tune with the grand overflow that is pouring into my existence. I am actively constructing a foundation of enduring prosperity within my existence. My mind and life are wide open to receiving monumental quantities of money. I exist as a true multi-billionaire. I am perpetually drawing fresh openings and possibilities that generate even greater prosperity for me. I am unceasingly pulling in additional pathways that result in more capital entering my world. I feel profound appreciation for each and every path that brings more revenue to me. I hold a deep affection for money, and money holds an equal affection for me. I am filled with immense gratitude because every single one of my financial obligations is completely taken care of. I am overflowing with thankfulness because the enterprise I run is highly prosperous. I am currently experiencing an existence wrapped in absolute economic safety. I am incredibly thankful that financial resources stream into my world and multiply with each passing day. I am under the care of divine guardianship. My needs are met through divine provision. I am strategically placed by divine alignment to experience expansion in every single facet of my life. The status of my money is entirely secure. The status of my money is exceptionally robust. The status of my money is perpetually in a state of growth. I am deeply appreciative that every bit of capital I utilize returns to my possession multiplied many times over. I give immense thanks that every single endeavor I embark upon transforms into absolute prosperity. I am incredibly grateful that the balance in my financial institution expands without ceasing. I am filled with appreciation that financial abundance saturates every single corner of my existence. I give great thanks that the progression of my prosperity cannot be halted by anything. I am so thankful that my monetary status climbs to greater heights with every new day. The era of merely getting by in my life has officially concluded, and I am now flourishing in a state of perpetual advancement. I am deeply thankful that my financial resources multiply without any boundaries. I am incredibly fortunate because my capital accumulates and compounds every single day. I offer my thanks that my funds expand past all restrictions on a daily basis. I am filled with gratitude for the financial abundance that showers down upon my life like continuous rain. I am completely synchronized with flawless prosperity in my existence. I am entirely accessible to welcoming completely unpredicted financial gains into my world. Experiencing abundance is my inherent right by birth, and I claim that reality with total conviction. I function as an absolute engine for generating revenue. Having a variety of different income channels feels completely natural to me. I am accumulating piles of cash every single day. I am accumulating valuable assets with every single day that passes. I am accumulating strong investments on a daily basis. I am deeply appreciative that living in abundance is my actual truth. I am so thankful that financial wealth is merely one single component among the many blessings that stream into my world effortlessly. I am incredibly grateful that money streams directly into my existence, just like a flowing river. I am filled with appreciation that a brand new professional opportunity is making its way to me. I offer my sincere thanks for the grand prosperity that is perpetually traveling toward my life. I am completely marked for the kind of success achieved by billionaires. I am entirely accessible and welcoming to all the prosperity that existence presents to me. I was brought into this world to experience great riches. I was brought into this world to achieve grand success. I was brought into this world to experience an incredibly lavish lifestyle. I maintain the mindset of a true billionaire. I behave in the exact manner of a billionaire. I pull in the specific types of outcomes that a billionaire achieves. Generating revenue, accumulating savings, and organizing investments are processes that flow to me as a natural instinct. I am completely worthy of capturing every single thing that I yearn for. I am the literal physical representation of grand wealth. I am the literal physical representation of complete ease. I am the literal physical representation of pure joy. I gladly welcome flawless monetary health and wellness into my daily existence. I grant myself full permission to grow into a level of prosperity beyond my wildest thoughts. The riches I own multiply in ways that are deeply beautiful. The riches I own multiply in ways that are perfectly harmonious. I am the one completely in control of my own capacity to generate revenue. I am actively stepping through a reality of total financial independence at this very second. I possess full understanding that experiencing life to its absolute limits is my fundamental right. I am completely worthy of receiving fluid, unforced abundance. The current state of my finances serves as an exact mirror of my own personal self-value. I possess the full capability to produce remarkable levels of revenue with complete ease. Financial resources move directly through my life like a refreshing river that sustains my entire existence. I am the sole person who establishes my own value, and I completely deserve all the positive outcomes traveling toward me. I am the sole person who establishes my own value, and I completely deserve for every circumstance to resolve perfectly in my favor. I am deeply appreciative of the endless variety of income channels that encompass my life. I am completely flourishing within the reality of my financial autonomy. The prosperity I experience brings immense blessings to every single person linked to me. I confidently demand my rightful position within the continuous stream of global abundance. I am immensely grateful that the advancement of my finances is entirely unceasing. I am so thankful that the advancement of my finances knows absolutely no bounds. I gladly welcome a way of living defined by pure peace. I gladly welcome a way of living defined by pure joy. My personal value is completely boundless, and the exact same boundary applies to my grand wealth. I am completely charmed by the creative methods through which money manifests in my life. I hold complete faith that prosperity is a permanent fixture within my existence. I am profoundly worthy of experiencing extraordinary financial breakthroughs. I automatically draw in excellent pathways that serve to expand my personal wealth. I entirely discard the belief that I must engage in grueling labor just to obtain greater financial rewards. I stand as living evidence that experiencing total abundance is completely achievable. I perceive money as a genuinely beautiful continuation of pure affection and vitality. I operate as a direct magnet for highly lavish and premium experiences. I am completely reshaping the fundamental connection I share with money. I am completely worthy of living a life of great abundance during every single period of my journey. Financial resources travel to me on a daily basis with absolute simplicity. Financial resources travel to me on a daily basis, wrapped in pure happiness. Financial resources travel to me on a daily basis with incredible swiftness. I make the conscious decision to blossom financially. I am filled with appreciation because the level of my revenue constantly climbs higher as I personally advance. I possess total self-assurance in my personal capacity to generate and oversee great wealth. I am deeply thankful because existing in prosperity is my basic, organic state of being. I am fully aware that no matter what position life locations me in, I generate revenue in massive amounts. I am fully aware that no matter what position life locations me in, I enjoy an existence defined by complete ease. I am fully aware that no matter what position life locations me in, the level of my personal comfort serves as a direct mirror of my inner worth. I am actively opting for grander things for my own life. I am actively opting for grander things for my personal finances. With each new day, I perceive myself as an incredibly potent individual. With each new day, I perceive myself as fully capable of bringing unthinkable quantities of capital into physical reality. I am deeply appreciative that the income I receive is rightfully and deservedly massive. I am deeply appreciative that I experience life in an exceptionally comfortable manner. I am filled with thankfulness because I am already existing in a state of absolute abundance. I am filled with thankfulness because I have become the exact individual I was always destined to be. I possess full knowledge that the talents I hold are incredibly precious. I am deeply grateful that the talents I hold grant me direct entry to a greater level of wealth than I have ever previously encountered. I am currently living out the most economically prosperous and successful period of my entire life up to this point. I am immensely appreciative that my journey is so wonderfully filled with excellent paths and options. I am deeply thankful for every single path that serves to expand my personal wealth. I open the doors to financial serenity, inviting it into every single edge of my existence. I place total trust in my personal capacity to produce endless streams of income. It is completely safe for me to grow outward into a state of magnificent riches. The money I own multiplies itself even while I am resting. I am perfectly synchronized with boundless pathways for financial gain. I feel immense self-pride regarding the abundance I bring into reality on a daily basis. I draw in premium luxury that directly feeds and maintains my personal happiness. I maintain absolute faith in my inherent power to generate revenue in massive quantities. I am completely worthy of experiencing major financial breakthroughs. I am deeply appreciative because great wealth has become a steady, unchanging component of my daily truth. I am completely receptive to welcoming massive quantities of money into my reality at this exact moment. I am completely abundant in every single manner and across all things. I am deeply thankful that the state of my finances is incredibly healthy. I am completely grateful that the state of my finances is absolutely thriving. I am immensely blessed that the state of my finances is beautifully flourishing. I am deeply appreciative of the boundless earning power that I possess. I act as an absolute magnet for riches that stretch far past the edges of my imagination. I grant my personal abundance full permission to expand with every single passing day. I am completely unstoppable on a financial level. I completely detach myself from all boundaries and restrictions regarding money. I completely detach myself from all forms of lack-based programming. I completely detach myself from all forms of lack-based mindsets. I completely detach myself from every past era of lack and struggle in my life. I am demanding nothing less than absolute abundance within my existence. I bring into physical reality nothing less than absolute abundance within my existence. I confidently claim every single mindset rooted in absolute abundance. I confidently claim all forms of abundance-based programming within my existence. I am completely worthy of holding prosperous investments that grow and multiply with total ease. I am deeply appreciative of the magnificent prosperity that gravitates toward me through genuinely miraculous paths. I possess complete self-assurance in my personal capacity to accumulate great wealth. I am so deeply enamored with the highly abundant life I lead. I am completely open to receiving monetary blessings with every single day that arrives. I grant myself absolute and total authorization to be incredibly wealthy. I am deeply appreciative that the wealth I possess grants me the ability to experience life to its absolute fullest. I am deeply appreciative that the wealth I possess grants me the ability to experience life with absolute liberty. I am completely at ease experiencing my life in a state of grand abundance. I am completely at ease experiencing my life strictly on my own personal terms. I am deeply appreciative that my journey is so rich and overflowing with excellent openings. I am deeply appreciative and I welcome abundance in massive quantities across every single facet of my existence. I am deeply appreciative of the abundance I hold, and because of that, I share wealth with great abundance. I am deeply appreciative and I am completely thriving. I exist as a truly thriving human being. I exist as an exceptionally wealthy human being. I motivate and ignite other individuals to experience life to its absolute fullest. I motivate and ignite other individuals to experience life entirely free from fear. I am unceasingly pulling in great success. I am unceasingly pulling in money across every single sector of my existence. I am deeply appreciative of the highly abundant professional path I walk. I am deeply appreciative of the highly abundant blessings I receive. I am deeply appreciative of the highly abundant investments I hold. I am deeply appreciative of the highly abundant financial account I maintain. I am deeply appreciative of the highly abundant and gorgeous life I possess. I am firmly established in the routine of wealth. I am firmly established in the routine of drawing in money with absolute ease. I am so incredibly appreciative to be completely enveloped by grand abundance. I am entirely filled with power. I am completely free of restrictions. I am deeply appreciative because every single one of my aspirations comes into physical reality in perfect, ideal timing. I maintain absolute faith in my inherent power to generate revenue in massive quantities. I completely deserve to experience an absolute overflow of money within my life. I am completely worthy of possessing all the financial resources that I yearn for. The financial power I hold possesses absolutely no maximum limit. I am filled with genuine excitement for the great wealth that I perpetually draw toward myself. I am deeply appreciative because financial resources and I function as absolute closest companions. I am in complete admiration of how fluidly and easily money streams directly into my world. I generate great wealth wrapped in absolute clarity and deep joy. I am immensely proud to exist as a financially abundant individual. I welcome financial resources through channels that bring me pure delight. I am completely worthy of experiencing unrestricted financial prosperity. Abundance functions as my permanent and steady partner. I am constructing an enduring inheritance of true prosperity. I am deeply appreciative because the wealth I hold generates profound security, pure joy, and total liberty. I am completely worthy of experiencing exponential financial growth. I am completely filled with financial power in every single choice I arrive at. I gladly welcome financial phenomena and miracles into my daily existence. I am completely worthy of experiencing magnificent riches. I am deeply appreciative because money always multiplies whenever it enters my space. I am experiencing an existence that is perfectly synchronized with my true calling. I am deeply appreciative, and I navigate life with total lack of effort. I am generating money through methods that are perfectly synchronized with my personal virtues. I make the conscious choice to generate money through methods that are perfectly synchronized with my personal convictions. I possess an immense amount of room to advance and grow across every single sector of my existence. I operate as an exceptionally potent creator of reality. I operate as an exceptionally potent creator of my absolute finest life. I actively pour resources into myself on a daily basis. I actively pour resources into the reality of my future. I am deeply appreciative that money streams directly into my existence at this exact specific moment. I am deeply appreciative that money travels into my existence through truly marvelous channels. I am immensely thankful that money travels into my existence through entirely unpredicted channels. I possess full knowledge that whatever truly belongs to me is already sitting there anticipating my arrival. I am deeply appreciative of the plentiful paths to expand the size of my income. I am deeply appreciative that I can always expand the size of my income within spaces that are deeply encouraging and supportive. I am deeply appreciative that pathways to expand the size of my income locate me with total ease. I am deeply appreciative because I understand true wealth, and true wealth understands me. Every single day I treat myself wonderfully using my financial resources. Every single day I treat my dearest loved ones wonderfully using my financial resources. I am completely letting go of any anxiety surrounding money. I am completely letting go of any remnants of lack within my life. I am completely mending any unhelpful financial routines. I am completely mending my financial routines so that I can truly bloom on an economic level. I am deeply appreciative of my own financial independence and choice. I am completely astonished by just how wealthy I am. I am completely astonished by how quickly I have expanded the size of my wealth. I am completely astonished by how quickly I have upgraded my personal financial wealth. I am thoroughly knowledgeable in the ways of finance. I am highly prosperous, and I absolutely love the process of generating money. I completely drop all internal opposition to achieving high levels of earnings. The state of my financial health is completely glowing. The state of my financial health is completely unstoppable. I am deeply appreciative of the amazing good luck that completely encompasses me. I completely drop all internal opposition to generating revenue in massive quantities. I am completely converting anxious money habits into a state of empowered, intentional prosperity. I am deeply appreciative, and financial resources conceal no secrets or confusion from me. I am deeply appreciative, and I advance with absolute clarity, total poise, and a profound level of financial wisdom. I am immensely thankful, and it is entirely safe for me to grow outward into a grander state of wealth than I have ever previously encountered. I am stepping directly into a brand new section of life where money streams fluidly into my actual reality. I place my full faith in the mending process that is currently showing itself within me. I am discarding outdated mental routines, and I gladly welcome expansion. With every single morning that arrives, I wake up more synchronized, more enriched, and completely tuned to the precise vibration of wealth. I feel immense pride in myself for completely replacing outdated financial routines. I am fully adopting empowered monetary convictions. I am actively feeding a highly wholesome, delightful connection with money. I am utilizing my financial resources with absolute purpose. I possess full knowledge that the choices I make serve as a direct mirror of abundance. I entirely discard lack-based thinking, and I actively develop rich, expansive financial routines. I am deeply appreciative that every single thing I require is already resting within me and all around me. I am exceptionally rich, and every single bit of value that I distribute travels back to my possession, multiplied many times over. I am absolutely thrilled to support my own needs with a state of boundless financial independence. I am experiencing an existence that has been carefully crafted by my most profound values. I am experiencing an existence that has been carefully crafted by my most profound yearnings. I absolutely love my existence in its entirety, as it serves as a direct mirror of my personal value, my pure joy, and my absolute abundance. I am exceptionally rich, I am completely abundant, and I am immensely blessed. I express profound gratitude because my entire life is overflowing with a magnificent richness of excellent paths and options. Every single opening that presents itself to expand my personal wealth is met with my deepest thanks and appreciation. I open the doors wide to financial serenity, inviting total calmness and peace into every single edge and corner of my existence. I place absolute, unwavering trust in my personal, built-in capacity to produce endless and limitless streams of income. It is completely, entirely safe for me to grow outward and expand my horizons into a state of magnificent, extraordinary riches. The money that I own possesses the wonderful ability to multiply and grow itself even while I am resting and asleep. I am perfectly, flawlessly synchronized with boundless and infinite pathways for financial gain and career opportunities. I feel an immense sense of personal pride and fulfillment regarding the massive abundance that I bring into physical reality on a daily basis. I effortlessly draw in premium luxury and high-quality experiences that directly feed, comfort, and maintain my personal happiness. I maintain absolute, rock-solid faith in my inherent power and capability to generate revenue in massive, abundant quantities. I am completely, deeply worthy of experiencing major, life-altering financial breakthroughs. I am deeply appreciative and thankful because great wealth has become a steady, unchanging, and consistent component of my daily truth and reality. I am completely open, receptive, and ready to welcome massive, large sums of money into my reality at this exact present moment. I am completely and thoroughly abundant in every single manner, in every dynamic, and across all things in my universe. I am deeply thankful and appreciative that the overall state of my finances is incredibly healthy and stable. I am completely grateful and content that the state of my finances is absolutely thriving in the current economy. I am immensely blessed, fortunate, and happy that the state of my finances is beautifully and marvelously flourishing. I am deeply appreciative of the boundless, infinite earning power and potential that I possess within myself. I act as an absolute, powerful magnet for riches and prosperity that stretch far past the furthest edges of my human imagination. I grant my personal abundance full, unrestricted permission to expand and grow larger with every single passing day. I am completely, utterly unstoppable and unshakable on a financial and economic level. I completely detach, unbind, and separate myself from all boundaries, obstacles, and restrictions regarding money. I completely detach, erase, and free myself from all forms of lack-based or scarcity-driven programming. I completely detach, remove, and eliminate all forms of lack-based, limiting mindsets from my consciousness. I completely detach, dissolve, and isolate myself from every past era, memory, or season of lack and struggle in my life. I am confidently demanding, claiming, and expecting nothing less than absolute abundance within my daily existence. I bring into physical reality, manifest, and materialize nothing less than absolute abundance within my existence. I confidently claim, adopt, and integrate every single mindset that is deeply rooted in absolute abundance. I confidently claim, accept, and integrate all forms of abundance-based programming within my daily existence. I am completely, perfectly worthy of holding prosperous, high-yielding investments that grow and multiply with total ease and simplicity. I am deeply appreciative and thankful for the magnificent, outstanding prosperity that gravitates toward me through genuinely miraculous paths and unexpected channels. I possess complete, absolute self-assurance and confidence in my personal capacity and skill to accumulate great wealth and grow rich. I am so deeply, thoroughly enamored and in love with the highly abundant, prosperous life I lead. I am completely open, ready, and receptive to receiving monetary blessings and financial gifts with every single new day that arrives. I grant myself absolute, total, and complete authorization and permission to be incredibly wealthy and successful. I am deeply appreciative and thankful that the wealth I possess grants me the wonderful ability to experience life to its absolute fullest potential. I am deeply appreciative and thankful that the wealth I possess grants me the magnificent ability to experience life with absolute liberty, freedom, and independence. I am completely at ease, comfortable, and relaxed, experiencing my life in a state of grand, continuous abundance. I am completely at ease, confident, and satisfied experiencing my life strictly on my own personal terms and conditions. I am deeply appreciative and thankful that my journey through life is so rich, wonderful, and overflowing with excellent openings and paths. I am deeply appreciative, happy, and thankful, and I welcome abundance in massive quantities across every single facet and department of my existence. I am deeply appreciative and full of thanks for the abundance I hold, and because of that great fortune, I share wealth and give to others with great abundance. I am deeply appreciative, satisfied, and thankful, and I am completely, thoroughly thriving. I exist, breathe, and live as a truly thriving, progressing, and successful human being. I exist, operate, and move as an exceptionally wealthy, affluent, and well-provided for human being. I motivate, encourage, and ignite other individuals around me to experience life to its absolute fullest and most vibrant potential. I motivate, encourage, and inspire other individuals to experience their life journeys entirely free from fear, doubt, and hesitation. I am unceasingly, constantly pulling in and drawing great success into my career and personal projects. I am unceasingly, constantly pulling in, attracting, and welcoming money across every single sector, niche, and area of my existence. I am deeply appreciative, satisfied, and thankful for the highly abundant, rewarding professional career path I walk. I am deeply appreciative, humble, and thankful for the highly abundant blessings, gifts, and fortunes I receive daily. I am deeply appreciative, content, and thankful for the highly abundant, secure investments I hold in the market. I am deeply appreciative, happy, and thankful for the highly abundant, ever-growing financial bank account I maintain. I am deeply appreciative, joyous, and thankful for the highly abundant, beautiful, and wonderful life I possess. I am firmly, deeply established and rooted in the daily routine and habit of wealth. I am firmly, consistently established in the daily routine and habit of drawing in money with absolute ease and minimal effort. I am so incredibly appreciative, overwhelmed with gratitude, and thankful to be completely enveloped and surrounded by grand abundance. I am entirely filled with power, strength, and inner capability. I am completely, utterly free of restrictions, limitations, and boundaries. I am deeply appreciative and thankful because every single one of my aspirations, goals, and dreams comes into physical reality in perfect, ideal, and divine timing. I maintain absolute, solid faith in my inherent power and natural ability to generate revenue and earn income in massive quantities. I completely, truly deserve to experience an absolute overflow, surplus, and superabundance of money within my life. I am completely, deeply worthy of possessing, holding, and enjoying all the financial resources and assets that I yearn for and desire. The financial power, earning potential, and capacity I hold possesses absolutely no maximum limit or ceiling. I am filled with genuine excitement, anticipation, and joy for the great wealth and prosperity that I perpetually and continuously draw toward myself. I am deeply appreciative, happy, and thankful because financial resources, money, and I function as absolute closest, best companions. I am in complete admiration, wonder, and awe of how fluidly, seamlessly, and easily money streams directly into my world and pockets. I generate great wealth, build businesses, and accumulate assets wrapped in absolute clarity, deep wisdom, and pure joy. I am immensely proud, satisfied, and honored to exist and live as a financially abundant and prosperous individual. I welcome financial resources, paychecks, and windfalls through channels, ways, and methods that bring me pure delight and happiness. I am completely, thoroughly worthy of experiencing unrestricted, unlimited, and endless financial prosperity and success. Abundance functions as my permanent, steady, unchanging, and loyal partner throughout life. I am actively constructing, designing, and building an enduring, powerful legacy and inheritance of true, sustainable prosperity. I am deeply appreciative, glad, and thankful because the wealth I hold generates profound security, peaceful stability, pure joy, and total liberty. I am completely, fully worthy of experiencing exponential, rapid financial growth and increase. I am completely, thoroughly filled with financial power, intelligence, and confidence in every single economic decision I arrive at and make. I gladly, warmly welcome financial phenomena, unexpected windfalls, and monetary miracles into my daily existence and lifestyle. I am completely, deeply worthy of experiencing magnificent, extraordinary, and royal riches. I am deeply appreciative and thankful because money always multiplies, expands, and grows whenever it enters my presence and space. I am experiencing, enjoying, and living an existence that is perfectly, entirely synchronized with my true calling and higher life purpose. I am deeply appreciative, happy, and thankful, and I navigate my day-to-day life with a total lack of stress, strain, or effort. I am generating money, building capital, and earning income through methods and avenues that are perfectly synchronized with my personal virtues, ethics, and values. I make the conscious, deliberate choice to generate money and build wealth through methods and businesses that are perfectly synchronized with my personal convictions and beliefs. I possess an immense, grand, and endless amount of room and space to advance, increase, and grow across every single sector, corner, and area of my existence. I operate, function, and create as an exceptionally potent, highly effective master creator and manifester of reality. I operate, function, and create as an exceptionally potent, highly effective creator and manifester of my absolute finest, greatest life. I actively, deliberately pour resources, time, and education into myself on a daily and consistent basis. I actively, deliberately pour resources, energy, and capital into the grand reality of my future existence. I am deeply appreciative, content, and thankful that money streams directly and immediately into my existence at this exact, specific, present moment. I am deeply appreciative, amazed, and thankful that money travels and flows into my existence through truly marvelous, wonderful, and beautiful channels. I am immensely thankful, grateful, and pleased that money travels and flows into my existence through entirely unpredicted, surprising, and unexpected channels. I possess full, absolute knowledge and confidence that whatever truly belongs to me, aligns with me, and his mine is already sitting there anticipating my arrival. I am deeply appreciative and thankful for the plentiful, abundant, and numerous paths and opportunities available to expand the size of my income. I am deeply appreciative, secure, and thankful that I can always expand, elevate, and increase the size of my income within spaces, environments, and networks that are deeply encouraging, nurturing, and supportive. I am deeply appreciative, happy, and thankful that pathways, options, and openings to expand the size of my income locate me, find me, and track me down with total ease and zero struggle. I am deeply appreciative, satisfied, and thankful because I understand true wealth. And true wealth knows, understands, and recognizes me. Every single day that passes by, I treat, reward, and spoil myself wonderfully and luxuriously using my abundant financial resources. Every single day, I treat, reward, and spoil my dearest, closest loved ones wonderfully and generously using my financial resources. I am completely, safely letting go of, relinquishing, and casting away any past anxiety, worry, or fear surrounding money. I am completely letting go of, clearing out, and relinquishing any remnants, traces, or program of lack and scarcity within my life. I am completely mending, repairing, and healing any past unhelpful, unhealthy, or destructive financial routines and money habits. I am completely mending, repairing, and healing my financial routines and behaviors so that I can truly bloom, blossom, and flourish on an economic and material level. I am deeply appreciative, content, and thankful of my own financial independence, choice, and absolute autonomy. I am completely astonished, amazed, and awestruck by just how wealthy, affluent, and comfortable I am. I am completely astonished, amazed, and blown away by how quickly, rapidly, and smoothly I have expanded the size and scope of my wealth. I am completely astonished, amazed, and blown away by how quickly and rapidly I have upgraded and enhanced my personal financial well-being and wealth. I am thoroughly, completely knowledgeable, literate, and educated in the ways of finance, economics, and money management. I am highly prosperous, exceptionally successful, and I absolutely love and adore the creative process of generating money and building value. I completely drop, dissolve, and release all internal opposition, mental blocks, and resistance to achieving high levels of earnings and revenue. The state of my financial health and well-being is completely glowing, radiant, and beautiful. The state of my financial health and well-being is completely unstoppable, unbreakable, and solid. I am deeply appreciative, joyful, and thankful of the amazing, spectacular good luck and fortune that completely encompasses, surrounds, and follows me. I completely drop, dissolve, and release all internal opposition, doubt, and resistance to earning revenue and generating capital abundantly. I am completely converting, transforming, and shifting anxious, fearful money habits and patterns into a state of empowered, intentional, and purposeful wealth. I am deeply appreciative, and financial resources conceal no secrets or confusion from me. I am deeply appreciative, and I advance with absolute clarity, total poise, and a profound level of financial wisdom. I am immensely thankful, and it is entirely safe for me to grow outward into a grander state of wealth than I have ever previously encountered. I am stepping directly into a brand new section of life, where money streams fluidly into my actual reality. I place my full faith in the mending process that is currently showing itself within me. I am discarding outdated mental routines, and I gladly welcome expansion. With every single morning that arrives, I wake up more synchronized, more enriched, and completely tuned to the precise vibration of wealth. I feel immense pride in myself for completely replacing outdated financial routines. I am fully adopting empowered monetary convictions. I am actively feeding a highly wholesome, delightful connection with money. I am utilizing my financial resources with absolute purpose. I possess full knowledge that the choices I make serve as a direct mirror of abundance. I entirely discard lack-based thinking, and I actively develop rich, expansive financial routines. I am deeply appreciative that every single thing I require is already resting within me and all around me. I am exceptionally rich, and every single bit of value that I distribute travels back to my possession, multiplied many times over. I am absolutely thrilled to support my own needs with a state of boundless financial independence. I am experiencing an existence that has been carefully crafted by my most profound values. I am experiencing an existence that has been carefully crafted by my most profound yearnings. I absolutely love my existence in its entirety, as it serves as a direct mirror of my personal value, my pure joy, and my absolute abundance. I am exceptionally rich, I am completely abundant, and I am immensely blessed. Every day, I live confirms my connection to the infinite flow of resources available in this world. I am constantly observing the ways in which prosperity chooses to manifest in my environment. I notice the ease with which new ideas transform into concrete wealth. I celebrate the reality that financial health is a natural state of human existence. My mind functions with total efficiency when identifying profitable pathways. I fully unlock the channels of creativity that produce long-term prosperity. I am completely secure in my ability to manage immense amounts of capital responsibly and wisely. I make intentional choices that expand my financial footprint every single day. I am anchored in the certain knowledge that shortage is an illusion and abundance is the ultimate truth. I feel an intense wave of gratitude for the stability that defines my present economic status. I see opportunities for growth everywhere I look. My ability to construct viable streams of revenue is increasing continuously. I am a highly focused generator of financial value. I accept all the benefits that come from my labor without hesitation or guilt. I know that my presence in the financial ecosystem is vital and productive. I stand firm in my determination to build a lasting foundation of material comfort. The environment around me responds dynamically to my intentions of growth. I am constantly supported by a network of prosperous circumstances. Every transaction I participate in brings positive returns to everyone involved. I am fully aligned with the rhythms of global economic development. I look forward to the continuous integration of wealth into my lifestyle. I release all past doubts regarding my deservingness of total prosperity. I stand clear of all mental blocks that historically slowed down my advancement. I recognize that my worth is not determined by past struggles, but by my present alignment with growth. I choose to see money as an energetic tool for doing good in the world. I welcome a constant influx of capital that supports my personal expansion. I am totally confident in my strategies for financial independence. The structures of my life are designed to receive and hold significant assets. I celebrate the material freedom that allows me to explore life completely on my own terms. I am deeply thankful for the security that frames my current daily reality. My relationship with wealth is based on absolute trust and clarity. I witness the compounding effect of my financial choices every week. I am intentionally stepping into roles that maximize my financial potential. I understand that a prosperous mind naturally designs a prosperous life. I am totally receptive to the wisdom that yields sustainable wealth. I give myself full authorization to enjoy premium experiences that elevate my mood and outlook. I see my bank accounts as active reflections of my focused, positive mindset. I am unceasingly pulling in partners and mentors who enhance my economic path. I feel a deep sense of peace knowing that all my material needs are handled in perpetuity. I accept the truth that I am meant to flourish in every single phase of my existence. I am actively building a mindset that is entirely immune to scarcity. I view financial freedom as my normal state of being, not an exceptional event. I am constantly refining my actions to ensure they lead directly to greater wealth. My focus on prosperity produces real, tangible results in my physical world. I am incredibly fortunate to witness the daily multiplication of my resources. I stand as a beacon of financial strength and confidence for those around my circle. I am completely aligned with the absolute highest version of my economic destiny. I observe with gratitude the steady rise of my standard of living. I embrace the responsibilities and joys that accompany great financial success. I utilize my capital to create comfort, safety, and joy for myself and the people I love. I am totally detached from old, counterproductive beliefs about the difficulty of earning money. I prove daily that making a high income can be a smooth and harmonious process. I am continuously drawing in projects that are both personally fulfilling and highly profitable. I celebrate the constant expansion of my personal net worth. I place complete trust in the universe to provide an unbroken sequence of abundant experiences. I am an absolute force for financial prosperity in my immediate reality. I notice how easily resources assemble to bring my plans to life. I operate with a high level of economic intuition that guides me to correct choices. I am grateful for the ongoing flow of luxury and comfort into my days. I establish habits that guarantee the continuous growth of my capital. I am thoroughly prepared for the vast responsibilities that come with massive riches. I maintain a clear, steady vision of my ultimate financial goals. My daily progress is a source of intense satisfaction and personal pride. I am fully integrated into the global current of success and affluence. I choose to live without restrictions on my earning capacity. I demand the absolute highest quality from every aspect of my life. I am completely worthy of holding assets that appreciate rapidly over time. I see my financial journey as an exciting, unceasing progression toward greater heights. I am immensely thankful for the internal power that allows me to reshape my economic conditions. I witness the consistent alignment of my thoughts with the manifestation of wealth. I am completely secure in my position as a prosperous, independent individual. You are a magnet for wealth. You are a magnet for prosperity. You are worthy of unlimited financial abundance. You are attracting money with ease. You are attracting money with flow. You are speaking positively about your financial journey. You are delighted every time you check your bank accounts. You are watching your wealth multiply daily. You are so wealthy, and it brings you joy to do what you want, to feel safe, to rest, to travel, and to do what you love. Because of the infinite wealth within you, release all of your money worries and claim your most abundant, stress-free life. Hold no limits on the amount of money that you can make. Know this to be true. Claim it as yours now, always and forever. I thank you again for joining me here today. If you enjoyed these affirmations, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing, and sharing with someone you love. If you'd like to support this channel further, please consider buying me a coffee at the link below. Lastly, and as always, thank you. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you.